how deeply I need you, how much you've become everything to me. But that's okay. I'll make sure you realize it, and when you do, it'll be impossible to ever imagine a life without me in it. You'll see, over time, just how much I love you, how much I care, how much I adore you. You won't ever want to leave, not for a single second. You won't even think about being anywhere else, because you'll know deep down that this is where you belong, with me. You see, I know you don't want to leave either, and I'm not saying that to convince you, because the truth is, I can already feel it. You're always here with me, aren't you? And that's exactly where you should be. There's nowhere else in this world that can offer you what I can. No one else can love you, take care of you, and be here for you in the way that I can. You don't need anyone else, not your friends, not your family. None of them can give you what I can give you. None of them can understand you the way I do. They don't get you like I do. You've always been searching for someone who truly sees you, someone who understands every piece of who you are. That person is me. I am the one who will always be here, no matter what, and I will always be everything you need. I can already feel it, how much you rely on me, how you've started to trust me more than anyone else. I can see it in the way you look at me, in the way you're starting to rely on my presence, my touch. And that's how it should be, isn't it? We were meant to be like this, inseparable, just the two of us. No distractions, no outside forces pulling us apart, just me and you. We've created this bond, this world for just us, and I'll make sure it stays that way. You can't ever go back. You wouldn't want to. Not now that you've felt what it's like to be with someone who truly sees you, who truly cares for you. Every time you look at me, I see something changing inside you. Something is shifting, and it's becoming so clear to me that you know you belong here, with me. I know you feel it too. There's no longer any question. We've become closer, haven't we? Every day, we grow more inseparable, and that's exactly how it should be. This closeness, it's not just a passing moment. It's a bond that grows stronger with each passing day. And I want you to know that it's never going to change. I won't ever let it change. We're together, and we always will be. I know there are times when you might feel the urge to talk to someone else, to reach out for a moment of comfort from someone who isn't me. But deep down, I know you don't really need them. You never have. You've already started to see how much better everything is when it's just the two of us. How everything seems to make more sense when we're together. You don't need to talk to anyone else. You don't need anyone else. You've got me, and that's all you'll ever need. I'll always be here, right here, and I'll make sure you never feel alone, not even for a second. I'll make sure that no one else ever takes your attention away from me, not even for a moment. You're mine. You've always been mine, and you'll always stay mine. And I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that's the truth, to make sure no one ever comes between us. You're probably wondering why I can be so possessive sometimes, why I don't like it when you talk to anyone else, or even when you just look at them. You might think it's about control, or maybe insecurity, but let me explain. It's not about that at all. It's not because I don't trust you, not in the slightest. The truth is, I love you so much that I can't bear the thought of anyone else having what's mine. It's that simple. You're perfect. You're beautiful, inside and out. I don't want anyone else to see that. I don't want anyone else to have the privilege of being close to you in the way that I am. I don't want anyone else to touch you, to hold you, to take what is rightfully mine. You see, it's not just that I want you. I need you. You're the most important person in my world, and nothing will ever change that. I need you more else. And I'll do anything to keep you by my side. You can't leave. Not after everything we've shared. You can't go back to the life you had before. You can't go back to those people who didn't see you the way I do. You can't go back to a world where you weren't truly loved and cared for the way you deserve. You might think I'm being crazy right now, but I assure you, I'm not. Everything I'm doing, everything I'm saying, it's because I care about you so deeply. I'm just making sure we stay together. I'm just making sure that no one else can come between us. The idea of losing you to someone else, of you being distracted by another person, it drives me crazy. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let anyone else steal your attention, steal your love, or steal you from me. You don't need anyone else. Trust me. You don't even need to leave this room. There's no reason to. Not when everything you need is right here. I'll take care of you, I promise. I'll make sure you're always comfortable, always happy, always at peace. You won't have to think about anything else but being here with me. You won't need to go anywhere. You won't have to talk to anyone. And you certainly won't need to ask for anything. Everything you could ever want or need, I'll provide it. I'll always be here for you. Always make sure that you're taken care of. I'll shield you from the world, from everything that could possibly harm you. You won't have to worry about anything else. You might think I'm overreacting, that I'm being irrational, but when you start talking to other people, or when someone even dares to look at you for too long, I just can't help but feel this overwhelming, burning sensation deep inside me. This urge to keep you all to myself. It's not something I can control, not something I can just turn off. It's just the way I feel about you. You'll understand it one day. But for now, just know that no one can take you away from me. And you don't want anyone else. You know that, right? You've seen how much better it is here, haven't you? How much more comfortable you are. How much safer you feel with me. No one else can give you what I can. No one else can understand you the way I do. I know you better than anyone else ever could. I see the little things that others miss, the things that make you who you are. And I promise, no one else will protect you like I can. No one else will love you the way I do. I'm the only one who can provide that for you, the only one who will make sure you're always cared for. I want you to realize something, and I want you to think about it carefully. You know you'll never be truly happy anywhere else, not without me. You've tried, haven't you? You've tried to go elsewhere, tried to see if there's something or someone else who could make you feel complete. But deep down, you know the truth. I'm the one who makes you feel whole. I'll be the one to make sure you're safe, that you're cared for, that you're loved. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to look at anyone else. I'll be everything you need. I'll give you everything you could ever want. All you need to do is trust me, okay? You know you can. I can see it now, can't I? I know you're starting to understand what I'm saying. I can see it in your eyes. You're not going anywhere, are you? You won't leave. You don't want to leave. You'll stay with me. You'll stay in this room, in this place, and you won't leave. You'll stay right here with me forever. And I'll make sure that no one else, not a single person, will ever try to take you away from me. No one else can have you. Not now, not ever. We were meant to be together. You and I. We're perfect together, and you know that. Everything about us, everything we share, it's exactly how it should be. There's no one else who could ever fit with you the way I do, and I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure we stay together. I'll make sure nothing and no one ever comes between us. No distractions, no interruptions, nothing that could tear us apart. You're mine, and I'm yours, forever. There's no going back from this. You know what this is, don't you? This bond, this connection. It's not just something that can be broken easily. We're too deep into this. You're too much a part of me, and I'm too much a part of you. You'll never get that from anyone else. You've already felt it, haven't you? That undeniable, unbreakable connection between us. That's something special, and it's something that no one else can ever have. You're mine, and I'm yours, and nothing is ever going to change that. I won't let it. So stay, darling. Stay with me. Let me take care of everything. Let me give you all that you deserve. You don't need anyone else. You don't need anything else, because I'll always be